Now I'm recording. Yep.
Do not make that the cover photo.
Wait, one more time.
I'm like,
Oh God. How? Wait.
Halloween.
Are you heading out of town again soon, or you're just back now?
No, I'm back until I think I have a couple weeks that I'm okay, but November is going to be a doozy.
Yeah.
I have to go to Austin. I have to go to Orlando,
Uh,
and then it's like the holidays. I just feel like it's just all getting crazy.
yeah. Yeah.
But I knew September was going to be a lot because we had like personal time off and then um, work. So it's just been
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah. You guys do anything fun for the Halloween?
I'm so bummed. It seems like so many people around here are going to be away a lot because normally I like to do like a
Mm.
pumpkin day and a scary movie night and like all these things. So I don't know. I'm still trying to see if I can weasel my way into Universal for fun, not for work.
Mm.
So hopefully do something like that. But honestly, no, it's hot as hell here. It's like
Yeah.
90 something degrees here all week. So
That sounds
I
horrible.
don't know. Yeah, it's not really Halloween weather. I just want to be like cozy in a sweatshirt, and that's the last thing
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
happening here. So,
Yeah. We got like low
but I
70s
heard,
and sun.
I know that's nice, but even just like chilly at night, like
Mm-hmm.
that's all I want. I just want
Mm-hmm.
like 50s at night.
Yep.
I want to like curl up, have my door open, get fresh air.
Yep.
I heard Joe's being a little vampire.
Yeah, she's gonna be a vampire, which I think is super cute. She's been all
Cute.
over the place. She wanted to be a
Yeah.
ghost, and then we were like, "Okay, you can be a ghost. We got to watch the ghost thing because it could dip into like weird, like
We
that
know.
three letters that we don't want to. But
We
yeah. Uh, then it went to vampire, and I think she's sticking with vampire. So it's only going to aid to my mother's perception that I'm trying to turn my daughter into a boy, but whatever. So.
Are you wait, what do you mean?
Well, because like she wants to be Dracula, which Dracula is it's very masculine dude. So like Lex and I are laughing. We're gonna draw. She wants the hairline. Like we pulled up photos on Google, and we're basically like, "What is a vampire to you?" And it's Dracula. So she wants the hairline. She wants fake teeth. She wants blood. She wants a cape. She wants a vest, a medallion. She wants all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah, I
all
think that's
for it. I
cool.
think it's gonna be awesome. But it's just
I
again,
can't wait to see the little hairline.
it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Are you into Halloween?
I love
Like
Halloween.
as a
Halloween's
whole?
huge. Oh, huge. I used to
The
love,
best.
love, love, love it, dude. Love it. Like there was even a stint in my 20s where I was living in New York at the time, so I couldn't do it. But I was like, if I owned a home, I would be doing home haunts. Like it would be so fun.
Dude.
I want to do
Are you
one
guys
here.
decorated?
This weekend, I think we're going to.
Okay,
I think
fun.
I think it's the
What's
plan.
the like best costume you could think of that you've done?
That I've done.
Yeah.
Um, that's a good question.
Like do you
I'm
like getting dressed up?
As an adult, no. As a kid, I did.
Okay.
Why? Do you still like getting dressed up as an adult?
Love it. Are you
Oh,
kidding?
yeah. I'm not as
Love it.
I'm not like a party pooper. I'll get down. I like the one I did 2 years ago. I dressed up as Lex. I thought that was amazing.
You're so good.
I
You even
spent
had
two the
lower
tramp
back
stamp.
tat.
I spent 2 seconds
That
in
was cool.
Caulfields and found that tattoo and a wig and just ate Jello shots all night like a fucking hound. And I was my wife.
Those are the best nights though. I feel like or like the best costumes where you're like, shit, what do we need to do? And you start rummaging through the closet or you're like
Mm-hmm.
in a Goodwill and you're like, okay, I'll put this, and this together. I'm like, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I always wind up being, I feel like for 90% of my life,
Yeah.
well, maybe when I was a kid, it was different. Cause like you're always like leaning into kind of what your parents are doing. Like growing up, my mom is really good about either like making like handmade costumes. We were like little salsa dancers one year, and she made
Mm.
these like really cute dresses. But
Yeah.
then I hit that stage where I was like, I'll just buy a package and something, and I'm a pirate now or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I hit a point that like, everything had to be homemade, everything had to be original. But I'm always a guy. I feel Like I always lean in and I'm like I still haven't done Freddie Mercury yet. I still really want to do Freddie.
That'll be a good one.
My best was obviously Fred Durst.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, that was a good one because he responded to it, which made it epic.
Yeah, that's pretty
Uh,
amazing.
Last year, nobody knew who I was
Who were
because I
you
was
last year?
Jonathan Davis from Korn.
Oh, I
Jonathan
remember that
Davis
you
from
had the
Korn.
little like black Adidas tracksuit on and
Back,
stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah, and the bagpipe.
yeah,
Like nobody knew who I was. Like
yeah.
it's always very niche for me. It's like what I think is cool, but no one else knows it.
I think as it should be.
But I love Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the best. I love it so much. It's so fun. Like I'm already trying to like I mean, obviously I only do so many decorations now because I
yeah.
don't have the patience, but there's my little spookiness over here.
Ooh,
But
nice.
I do love Halloween. I love being scared. I get scared very easy, but it's the best.
What's
It's so
your
fun.
go-to for like getting scared? Is it like a good scary movie? Is it a haunted house? Like what is it? The one that's like
No,
excitement
haunted
level.
house.
Okay, yeah,
Oh yeah. I love like the track like I want to go to Universal. I mean, I've been working there so much, but
hmm
I want to go there because like I get scared so easy,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
But I love it so much. So it's just like a fun night when you're with a group of your friends, you're like cozy.
yeah,
Typically it's cold.
yeah.
Um that's like the best nights for me.
hmm
It's like I love walking around and being spooked, but yeah, like hay rides and stuff. I like hay rides because I feel like you're safe. The walkthroughs, I'll do it, but I'm so scared.
Do you get bummed living in California that you don't have like a legit fall? Like you don't have. I feel like that you'd lean in so hard to a fall season.
I do. I love it because like our winter is like fall.
Right.
So like it's not that it doesn't come, but it doesn't always like link up to the fall things. Like while I was away, I came home and I knew this was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen already. Is
Mm-hmm.
anything that says pumpkin, Jerry will buy. So
Mm.
I have like
Because he
so
enjoys it,
now
or
and then
for
there's
you.
he loves it and he loves fall and he wants the house decorated. But I was like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like 98 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't want to eat a bunch of pumpkin shit, hot pumpkin shit when
Yeah.
I just like like everything like the taste of fall and like all that. Like I
Sure.
loved going out to your guys's because it was this time last year
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that we were coming out to you guys, so it felt really fun and like we went to the pumpkin thing. Like it feels like fall, so I do
Yeah.
miss
Lex is
that.
all about that pumpkin thing.
Um, but we have so many pumpkin tasting things in the house, like, and then of course went to Trader Joe's, so it's going to go bad in like a day.
Yeah.
So I was like, now I have to eat a bunch of butternut squash and pumpkin foods
In the
all
heat.
weekend while I'm sweating. I was like,
That
it just
sounds
doesn't feel like it,
horrible.
but I
Yeah.
know. I'm like, should we go to the beach on Sunday? So it is a little bit of a mind fuck because
You
even
guys don't get trick or
I set up.
treaters, do you?
I don't no,
Yeah.
but I'm like I always have like a little thing of candy that I go like grab the neighbors' kids, and I'm like, please take the candy out of the house.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, we don't get anybody. It's all apartment buildings. I like love it. Like I
Yeah.
like to. I wish I had like a space. I'd have the house with like the blow ups, like you said, like turn my house into like a freaking like walkthrough. I
Well,
love
apparently
it.
that's what our neighborhood is now. Like all the neighbors have been telling us that this is like the our street too. It's like the street for Halloween, and they just like shepherd kids
Oh
to our neighborhood. So I'm like, okay, I got like you got to meet where expectation is. So I was like,
yeah,
we gotta do something. We got you know what I'm saying. But I was telling Lex I thought it'd be super fun because we have that grand entryway in the house right now. It's like at one point, if
yeah,
you were to just partition that off with like black curtains, and even if it's not like a full home haunt, but like you just like have kids to walk into that room and
yeah.
it's just all spooky and stuff. I was like, that would be
That'd be
super
sick.
fun. I know. I know.
Yeah,
She was.
I know. I wish
I don't
because
know how into that she was, but
I love it. Favorite scary movie? What's your go-to?
the original Halloween.
Oh yeah, it's a classic. It's always
It's
good.
like I
We're always
love.
watching.
Yeah.
You know what Jerry and I watch every Halloween season is the Roseannes.
Oh, those are great
We
though.
go back. Yeah, so there's a like Hulu will post all of them. So like the Roseanne, the Home Improvements, because they
Mm-hmm.
all had those every yearly like Halloween episodes. They're
Mm-hmm.
so fucking good. The
Yeah.
Roseanne ones are chef's kiss.
Is one of
They're
the
great.
Roseanne ones where I can't remember if it's Halloween or like a Christmas, where she's like, there's like a ghost that takes her through, like if she's dead, and everyone, like they're at like a reunion, and Dan's like, whatever, like da da da, like they're just,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
was
about.
that
Is
one of their
that or is
Halloween
that
ones?
like the Ghost of Christmas
I
Past?
can't
Like I can't
remember. Yeah.
remember.
Uh-uh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Roseanne was so fucking good.
So
But
fucking good.
yeah, we'll always watch those. Yeah, I almost said my favorite scary movie is Scary Movie, but that's a spoof on scary movies. So
That's your
that
favorite
is
scary
probably
movie?
top five favorite movies of all time. Scary
Dude,
Movie,
you know what
like
I
it's the
just
best.
watched the trailer for the other day, which I want to see. Have you seen the trailer for Long Legs, or have you watched it?
Oh no, I haven't seen it. See, I haven't watched anything new yet because I can't get Jerry to watch them, but I want to see it.
Dude, Nick Cage in that looks bananas.
Dude. Oh, also speaking of Nick Cage,
Uh
flip
huh.
side, did you see the comedy that he's in?
No, a
It's like
movie?
oh yeah, it's a new one. It's like Dream Scenario or something like that.
Oh no, I know what you're talking
Where
about, but no, I didn't see it.
I want to see that too, but that's not obviously a scary movie. Just Nick
Yeah, yeah.
Cage in anything, I'm like, I'm
I,
down.
the
But
long legs
I want to see
one,
Long Legs.
yeah. If you go watch some of the clips of him, but because he plays like a woman or some character that's like super femme in that movie, but he talked about in an interview that he took most of his inspiration away from like his own mother, and I'm like, this character's, it's so off the wall, and I'm like, I can't imagine if I was a child dealing with that as a mother. Holy shit, dude!
Oh, I want to see it. Yeah,
Like,
there's some
yeah.
really good like spooky movies out, I feel like, and I just need to I don't know, little mind fuck movies, but that's what typically we'll plan a night where we'll get some like pumpkin beers and like
Hmm.
chill, watch a scary movie, but it's normally Halloween. Halloween's
Hmm.
always the go-to
Yeah.
classic. I'm trying to think of other ones. I mean, I don't know. That's the for sure. Like that's like a night where we sit down and we watch Halloween, even though we
Mike's
haven't seen
just,
it 1,000 times.
I feel like it's the best if I mean there's like a couple that go a little screwy, but if you're looking from like a serial killer perspective and a narrative that like follows films and the families and all that stuff, Halloween is
Yeah.
the best
Oh
over
yeah.
Jason, Freddy, any of those. It's just the best.
Scream?
Scream is pretty
Scream's one
good.
of my favorites.
Scream, I was just
It's
about to
pretty
say
damn
Scream
good.
is pretty good too. Like I like the last one that they just did. That was really good.
Yeah, and they're coming out with another one
Are they really?
next year. Or no, I think it said 2026.
Okay.
So we've got like a year and a half till another one comes out. I'm like, you're starting to lose me at this point.
Is Courtney in it?
But I she got killed.
I couldn't remember. I remember that David Arquette's character got killed, right? I couldn't remember if she got
Yeah,
killed.
and I think Gail got wait, am I crazy? Didn't Gail get I could have sworn Gail got murdered.
Maybe I
Maybe
can't
I'm
remember. I
wrong.
remember I liked the last one, but I can't honestly remember who died of like the original cast that was still in it.
It's tough. The movies are getting tough now
Well,
because it's like
yeah,
oh they're trying to bring in a whole new cast that they
they're
can get like a little
they're
more
reaching for a younger
longevity on it.
generation on
But
it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but it was pretty good. I mean, I'm always gonna go see it. So that has been like my favorite movie, Scream. But then I always, because I love scary movies so much, I watch Scream, but I quote Scary Movie the whole time. So it's
Hmm.
really confusing to watch those movies with
Did you
me.
ever did you ever watch
I'm
Trolls
all over
two?
the place. No, I've never seen the first one.
You don't. The first one has nothing to do with the second one. You don't need to see the first one. The second one
Oh,
is,
I've never seen Trolls.
oh, don't even worry about it. Just go see Trolls 2. It's like a good, bad
Oh,
movie sort of spiel, but it's so shitty. It's amazing. So good.
Jerry calls me a troll. Does that count? I don't know.
That's super sweet.
Oh man.
Wait, what's
So what else is going on?
in my world?
Yeah.
I don't know. Still trying to unpack, get settled in here. Joe's sleeping right now, which is good. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's like trying to just get back in the cut a little bit, trying to get a little bit of a routine, been forcing myself to like go get some runs in and workouts, and which I haven't been doing in forever. And
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I fell off the rails in September.
You were traveling so much.
Oh yeah, between like personal and then work travel,
Yeah.
I think I gained 10 pounds.
Yeah. You're
I
traveling
still
and,
hadn't lost one.
you're a big booze
I'm
hound,
like eating
so.
burgers. Yeah, I love that episode where you're like, you don't
Yeah.
drink during the week? But when I travel, I mean, like Tahoe, we definitely like beers every day
Of course.
by a fire,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? You're on vacation.
Yeah.
But it's time to get shit together now because definitely even just from last week, I'm like, my face is puffy. I've been like drinking and eating
Yeah.
like a gavone.
Yeah.
Uh, that's a nice East Coast.
That
Goes to
is
the
a
East
nice
Coast
one.
once.
Yeah.
Also, I realized like being around all my friends, and I thought that they have heavy accents. They're like, we still can't figure out what your accent is. And I was like, I don't. So I guess I don't really have a Jersey accent. It's just jumbled
No, you
compared
do.
to
You're
everybody
probably,
else I grew up with.
yeah, I was going to say, you're probably just a mutt compared to like the local back home front. I mean, I would say the same for like kids here. They're much more Southern and country, but if you
Yeah,
didn't know me from back home, you'd be like, oh, he's got a Southern accent.
yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
hear like the mix. I'm looking up some questions for you.
Questions from me?
Ooh, yeah.
Hit me.
Oh, okay. So these are really random.
Oh,
This
okay.
was me just going for it. But
Let's do
maybe
it.
this will help since we were talking about Halloween. If you had to survive a
Mhm.
zombie apocalypse and you can only bring 3 items from your kitchen, what would it be? So
Um,
stupid.
so stupid. I'm gonna bring. I mean, obviously, a knife, a big knife, the biggest knife I can find. I'm gonna grab. I don't fucking know.
I feel like it's so obvious. Yeah, maybe that was not a good one.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like you're gonna go towards things for like self defense, but then I was like, do I grab like raw meat? And I'm like, no, they're dumb, but not that dumb. They confuse raw meat for human flesh.
Like a wooden spoon. You're just
Sure,
gonna
go for it.
spank him if he comes
Yeah,
near me.
yeah, just go for it. What's your go-to? What's your go-to for Halloween candy? Do you have like a fan favorite?
I mean, I love Smarties.
That's your
Um,
go-to for a Halloween candy?
and chocolate. I mean, I don't hand it out, but like when I get it, I'm pumped.
Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna be like the
You got to
gross
remember,
lady
I don't
for
eat peanut
Halloween.
butter.
Not
No,
everything
I
has
mean, I
peanut
always get
butter.
like a pack of whatever.
Yeah,
I know,
you're
but I'm not
giving.
into like Kit Kats, Snickers. Like I only eat milk chocolate or like Smarties or
What about like a Milky
Nerds.
Way or something like that, or Three Musketeer?
No, I don't even know what's in
Neither.
it.
You don't know what's in
What's in it?
a Milky
What's
Way? It's just it's like hard chocolate shell with like some sort of like moussed chocolate in the middle of it. Or that's a Three
all right?
Musketeer.
I guess I
That's a
should
Three
try it.
Musketeer. And then a Milky
Well, let's
Way
see. I'm gonna look
is
it up.
chocolate caramel. It's not like a nougat. I'm trying to think like what's the. It's like some sort of like cookie.
Oh, it's got marshmallow in it, right?
Oh, what, a Three Musketeer?
Yeah, no, I want to eat that Milky
Well,
Way.
it's like
Here
a
we go.
whipped chocolate like in the middle.
You know what? I don't really have like a sweet tooth like that. That sounds like too much.
Yeah,
I just want some chocolate,
you're like an
just
80-year-old
plain.
woman eating Smarties, dude. What is up with
Like
that?
lavender candy. No, I don't eat lavender. You know those
Werther's
fucking gross ass
Originals.
candies.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
No,
just
I'm
I
always like
can't
picking out like sweet tarts.
I can't imagine as a kid being pumped for a thing of Smarties.
Oh, I was. I was like,
Over like
yeah, I
if
love them.
someone would have been like, I can give you Airheads or Nerds or something, you would still prefer the
Nerds are
sugar.
cool.
Okay. Nerds are
But
cool.
it's the same shit. I feel. No, I think. Well, we're not going back there, okay?
Yeah.
No, but I think like nerds are pretty good. I just
Nerds are
like.
good.
I don't know. I'm more of like if like people could give out ice cream, I'd be amped. Like a tiny little scoop of ice cream everywhere you go trick or treating. Like if you went to one house, they gave you the ice cream, the next one gave you the fudge, and then whipped cream. Like you just like make a sundae by the end of it. That would be sick.
Jesus Christ, this is like Large Marge coming out right now. You want a Sunday to be given out for Halloween? What would if you had
Yeah,
trick or
that'd be
treaters
tight.
though? What would be the candy that you would buy to represent you? You'd be giving out to
I get the
kids.
mix pack.
All right.
No, it'd be the mix pack. Like it'd be like a Reese's. It's M&Ms. My
Yeah.
mom's like the hero by her because she gives the big bars out.
Ooh,
That's the
does she?
house with the
Like a
lady.
full
She gives the
size?
big bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does the Costco full size.
Oh,
So they get really amped on her house.
yeah.
But no, I mean, I would probably even do that if I could. Depends
Mm-hmm.
how many people. I feel like you said, like your house is gonna be that target. You guys have the big house. You're like, look spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your house looks like what you see in movies where they're like, oh, it's Halloween night and the kids are frolicking, and it's like, I don't know. You guys
It's
have to
yeah.
really go for it with the decorations.
It's to a T. I mean, I think we're gonna try this weekend to put the effort in and get some stuff either bought or ordered online. Lex like picked up a couple pumpkins the other day, but we gotta take Joe to the pumpkin patch. We gotta do all that like parent stuff with her too. But yeah,
Did you know people that weren't allowed to go trick or treating because they had like the weirdo religious parents?
um, I knew not that weren't allowed, but definitely parents that would like try to redirect the be like, you need to keep your heart pure on Halloween. Like this is it can be skewed down the path of Satan, and you're like, hail Satan. I don't know. What do you want? Like,
Definitely not going to dress up like a vampire.
yeah, no, no. But I had to deal with
Yeah.
like kids' parents that would have that narrative for sure.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had too many of that, but I did go to Catholic school, so it was like if you got dressed up, you had to keep it kind of like PG,
Yeah. Well,
like grammar school wise.
that's big for you ladies though, because you guys dip into those costumes where you know, those,
I've never been the slutty dresser upper. It's
yeah,
crazy.
never.
I've never been that girl. I'm
Mm,
really like I'm trying to think. The only time that maybe was when I got like super lazy one year and I was like, "Ugh, I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna throw some fucking cat ears on and
yeah.
like but I've never been like well, because what is it? What is the movie? Oh my god, when they're like, there's two types of girls on Halloween. And they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I forget. And it's like, yeah, you've got like the cute girl with like the bunny. Like I've never been like a Playboy bunny or any of that
Mm-hmm.
shit. I've always been like some kind of troll or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's
Just
either,
rough.
yeah, it's either, I feel like it's like the three categories. It's like super sexualized, it's all out like horror fanatic that you could have
Yeah.
someone that goes on that, or it's just someone that's like, I don't fucking give a shit. And I mean,
Yeah.
I've done that before, dude. I did a name, like hi, my name is name tag before, and I just was Nick with a K. I was like, I can't fucking, I had to go to the
That's
thing.
so lame.
It's so lame, but I just didn't care. I was like, I have to go to a thing last minute. Just whatever, dude.
I mean, I always bartended. So I always bartended like the
Mm,
Halloween party that we were having, or I was on like Halloween night. Like when you're an adult, you're like, what am I going to do on Halloween night? I don't have
yeah,
kids. I'm not like trick or treating. So I was like, I had like a big like chunk of years where like I didn't get dressed up much, or I was like in all black with ears. So I guess those were my quote slutty years because I was like a baseball player and like my butt's kind of hanging out
yeah.
but I'm bartending. And
I
I
feel like
was,
those would have been beneficial though, because if you have a good costume, people would be like maybe more amped to tip, right?
yeah, but you also can't walk around like,
Well, yeah, you don't want to have
you
goofy
know.
feet on, sort of thing.
I know. But it was always hard. Or like for work, it was like, all right, we're all going to kind of dress up like this. So you just had to kind of go with the flow. But I
Yeah,
can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I do remember being like a baseball player, or I was always really good for be like, I'll wear all black with like fishnets and I'll put ears on. Ears
yeah.
on. But then
That
I got
sounds
really
lazy.
back into it. Now I just want to be like some kind of like male musician all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you had a couple. I think Feldman would be a good one for you though too.
holy shit, dude.
Lately, like just if you start doing shitty Michael Jackson moves.
just just constantly, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed I missed that tour. I was so
Did
bummed.
he? Well, I saw that like Fred had done one or two of his shows, but did Feldman also go to like Limp Bizkit shows and was dancing in the background, right?
Yeah, it was the Loserville tour. It was
Oh,
called. which is epic. But yeah, they were like playing on a Saturday that we had already like been to a show the night before. It was just like
Yeah,
too much to try to coordinate all the things.
yeah.
But I'm really bummed that I missed that. But
I'm
yeah,
so enamored with that guy. He's just off. That dude's bananas.
I mean, I think he's had like a rough go. He could have
Yeah,
had a better go, but he had a rough go. I think
he had those angels though, dude. He's helping those runaways.
too close to Mike.
The Lord's work.
He was too close to Michael, and that was the downfall.
Could have been. Could have been,
Oh,
dude.
oh
I don't know.
man.
Yeah. What else you got going on this week? Anything?
No, chilling, working, same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Finally. Well,
Yeah.
I say that, but it hasn't been like that. But no, I'm kind of vegging this weekend, trying to play some catch up, and then yeah, I want to do some. I mean, I want to do some Halloween stuff. So I want to finish decorating a little stuff in the house. Maybe we'll. I think tonight might be a movie night.
Mm.
I'm gonna make some dinner. We're gonna hang out. I don't think he has overtime. Doesn't mean we're not gonna go to bed by 9 o'clock, but
It's not a
still.
bad thing. Yeah.
Oh, are you into any of those? Have you watched that new The Menendez Brothers on Netflix?
What's
Or you're
that?
not into that? You know the Menendez brothers, right? They killed their parents.
No,
Like
there's a
in
lot of
like
people that killed their parents.
Aiden. Who else do you know that has killed their parents?
What, do you have time? There's got to be a million documentaries on Netflix right
You
now
don't
about.
know one off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head, but I'm saying like there's so many documentaries now these days of like fucking this kid
Yeah.
killed their mom, this killed their dad, this killed their grandparent. Like okay,
No, it was like a famous. It was they were like rich Beverly Hills kids, and they killed their parents. I think they got. I don't know how far along. I mean, I'll find out when we started watching that last night. But it's like now apparently, like Kim Kardashian has now met them in prison and is like they need to be released. We need to reopen this case. So I'm so curious to like watch this. I know. I was like,
I can't.
the
with
first
her.
episode is showing them like massacre their parents
Yeah.
and then admits it. So I'd like to see how we'd like whether you were tortured as a child, guilty is still guilty of you shot your parents.
Well, manslaughter is
brutally
manslaughter.
with
Yeah.
shotguns.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like you still did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So yeah, we've been watching that. Just started. But yeah, that's all I got going on.
You know what I just started watching this
the
week?
weekend.
Season 19 of Sister Wives. So good.
Wait, have you seen all of the other seasons?
No, I've seen a lot though. I've watched a lot of them. I really enjoy. What's that?
It's funny that you've given me shit for reality TV, but the one you really get into is Sister Wives.
I openly admit this. I never say that I'm not a fan of any reality show that's about like if it's a religious affiliation for the people that are being profiled, if it's like a My Strange Addiction, hoarders, like any of that stuff. I love that crap.
You did some 90 Day Fiance.
I mean, early. It's like, and Lex and I will still put them on from time to time, but it's like that show has just been beaten way too much. There's too many iterations. But like Sister Wives, dude, at this point, like that whole family's imploding. Like every wife's divorcing.
I was going to say, aren't they not together anymore?
All of them besides one, as far as I know. The only thing that's super sad is like one of the kids committed suicide, I think, last year. And
oh shit, really?
Yeah. And who knows of how much that was just because of like a elevated spotlight that family had with everything. But just
it's chaotic, and I'm sure internet is not nice. By the way,
no,
I've learned that the last year / anything you post that's outside of your friend group. Well, I can't imagine it's easy.
Yeah, but that show was
people are not
so good, so good with it. I've
never really seen it.
Well, at this point, there's 19 seasons. I don't think you should jump in. It's too much.
I mean,
it's too much.
I got like laid off. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, that's how I got into 90 Day Fiance because I got furloughed for 2 months during COVID, and I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? What am I going to watch? I'm caught up on all the things. And I was like, 90 Day Fiance. I'll start
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
And
yeah,
now they've
yeah.
got all the spin offs. And I'm
Too
like, oh
much. It's
God.
too
I
much.
still
It's way
watch
too
them.
much.
I
It's
watch
just
them because you
background
don't really
noise.
have to think about anything.
That's it. It's just
Exactly. Like, I'll
background
clean the
noise. Yeah.
house, I'll cook, and I'll do all that. That's what I try to explain to Jerry. He's like, how do you watch this shit? And I was like, or he'll be like, you're on your phone, you're not even paying attention to it. And I'm like, because you don't have to.
Yeah. But it's
You
also
get
funny.
it. Someone's mad at someone.
It's also funny though that like if I was just going to be on my phone, I would probably turn it off. But you
Oh
just
no,
want to
not
you
me.
just want to have it
It's
in the
background
environment,
noise.
in the atmosphere. You just want to have that fucking
Yeah,
nonsense.
it's funny. It's
Yeah.
fun.
No.
Listen, I love reality TV. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I will like, I won't do that with like Real Housewives. Like I watch that.
Yeah.
Like I'm like phone down. This is my time.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah,
also
yeah.
really into this other show called Tell Me Lies, which you
Don't
probably
know.
haven't heard.
Don't know.
Oh, so good. Oh, you know what you gotta watch.
What's that?
This is okay. Have you heard? I think Lexi already watched it. It's called Nobody Wants This on Netflix. Kristen
Maybe.
Bell.
Oh,
It's a new rom-com series.
what's his face is in it?
Adam Brody.
Adam Brody's in it. Yeah, he plays. Is he a rabbi?
It's incredible, and it's not
incredible
just for
that
chicks.
I would. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It's incredible. Like I would enjoy this. Or this is a.
I think it's funny. I do think. I mean, obviously, it's going to lean towards like women because, you know, they're like got like like he's like a hot rabbi and like it's just like different. But every character brings something really really cool and they're really funny.
Yeah.
Whatever it
Probably won't watch it. But.
I live off of rom-coms. I fucking love them so much. I didn't even realize that this show was coming out.
Yeah.
And me and my mom laid downstairs when I was in New Jersey and watched the entire series till midnight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So smoked that show.
Good one.
I'll probably rewatch it. That's how much I loved it.
Yeah, I don't think that'll. I don't think that'll be on my radar with it, but I like.
You don't want to see a cute rabbi?
I mean,
it was awesome. It was so good.
Yeah, I'm not against
Whatever,
that.
you're blowing it.
I'm blowing up your excitement for this.
It's so good. I mean, but yeah, it is like a chick thing. But
yeah,
it was really good. Can't wait for the second season. There's no way it's not happening.
All right,
it just better be as good as this first one because they nailed it.
Nice.
But anyway.
Hey, also, side note, happy episode 24. It's been a full year of doing these.
I know.
Yeah. I know. It's pretty crazy. I'm pumped though. Happened. We got through a year. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
I feel bad. You did so much work. I did nothing.
Oh, don't. It's fine.
It's fine.
Up. It's totally fine.
But it's a lot of work. I mean, it's just funny because I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, "Well, you're doing a podcast. Like, what are you doing?" And I was like, I kept like downplaying it, and I was like, "Oh, well, it's just like silly. We just like talk and like we just do this." And I was like, "Oh, but it is fun. Like, it's just like it's not silly, but it is funny when you read certain comments of people, and you're like, some people kind of get into it, and then some people are like, I told you, the internet's cruel, man."
I feel like you
get the little jibs.
Yeah, the clip about your buddy with the conspiracy theories just like riled up a couple folks, which was interesting.
Oh yeah, it did rile up a couple people. That was
funny. that was interesting. Gamers don't love you. We know that.
No, that's fair. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Not everybody can love me.
That's very true.
I like to think I'm pretty lovable, and like you can't like win them all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to take a couple. You got to take a couple hits,
and
I'm okay with taking that hit.
Yeah, but those I think those.
But yeah, it's fun. I mean, definitely, it's just it's something different to do, and it's I don't know, it's cool.
It's been good.
We made it to a year, and
it's been good. Yeah, I think I was telling you the other day. It's like I think it might be take a little breather for a little bit. It'll be good. I got to refocus on my time. I got too much shit going on. I think it's always what it is.
You're doing all the work.
It's definitely a lot of work.
And I think that was like something for sure on my end that is super was underestimated. Like all the stuff that you're doing, I'm like, I I don't know.
Yeah,
And my
yeah,
brain only does so much. Like come the weekend, I'm like, no, I can't do anything.
yeah.
I
I
don't
know.
understand.
I know. I know.
But definitely, for people that want to do something like this, like it is super time consuming
It definitely
and it
is.
requires some homework.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But it's
lesson
been
learned
fun.
on that one, but it is, yeah.
It's been super
Well,
fun.
now you're just gonna have to FaceTime me and we can shit talk people. You know what's funny though? I can always manage to talk on the phone a lot.
You can?
No, that's what I mean. Like, if I could just have like a phone call podcast, I would fucking kill it.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
constantly
You
just
yeah.
rambling about
You can
bullshit.
talk on the phone? Yeah. But isn't that everybody?
I
Everyone's
already
like,
talked
oh,
to your wife this morning.
did you really?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
probably
That's
needed
how I
it. So.
knew Joe was being a vampire. I know. I feel bad.
Oh, nice.
I was so close to you guys this week. I just like couldn't swing it. By the time I got done on Wednesday, because she was like, "Oh, I can come up there. Maybe we can have dinner." I was like, I literally had dinner at Outback because it was
Yeah.
next to my hotel.
Yeah, you ate
By
that
the
old
time we
bread.
finished, oh, dude, I got loose at Outback.
Dude, that
And then
bread
the
looks
girl gave me
so
a bunch
old.
of, it's so good. It's so good. But no, it's been fun. And, who knows what the future brings. But
Yeah,
it's
we
time for
might
you to get a
rehash.
little time out.
I know.
You need a break.
I gotta dive into some other things. That'll be fun. But yeah, dude, it was good seeing you.
You too.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
We'll
buddy.
talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.